When I was asked to introduce my husband, JD Vance, to all of you, I was at a loss. What could I say that hasn't already been said before?
James David Vance, better known as JD Vance, is a man who has risen through the ranks of American politics, famously going from humble beginnings to becoming one of the youngest individuals ever to assume the office of Vice President of the United States. At just 40 years old, Vance's life has been nothing short of remarkable. A former U.S. Marine, venture capitalist, Yale Law School graduate, and best-selling author of Hillbilly Elegy, his journey is a testament to hard work, ambition, and at times political transformation. As vice president under President Donald Trump, Vance has achieved a level of success that few could ever imagine, not just in terms of his public service but also the wealth and luxury that come with such high office. This video delves into the lifestyle of JD Vance, exploring how the politician lives his wealth and his luxurious lifestyle alongside his family. From private jets to exclusive estates, Vance's life today is far from the poverty-stricken beginnings he once knew. JD Vance's journey is a testament to resilience in the face of hardship. Growing up in Middletown, Ohio, he was thrust into a world of turmoil from an early age. His family situation was unstable. His father abandoned the family when Vance was just a toddler, and his mother battled addiction. These circumstances left Vance to navigate his early childhood without the traditional support systems that many take for granted. His grandparents, particularly his grandmother, Mama, provided the love and stability he needed, offering him a refuge from the chaos surrounding him. Despite the hardships, it was in this environment that Vance learned the importance of family, loyalty, and perseverance. As Vance entered his teenage years, he witnessed firsthand the economic decline and social challenges that plagued Middletown, a once thriving industrial town. The community's struggles with unemployment, addiction, and limited opportunities were not just abstract concepts to Vance, but the backdrop of his everyday life. These experiences formed the core of his worldview and would later shape his critical examination of American society. His memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, became a powerful exploration of the working-class experience in post-industrial America, offering a personal perspective on the struggles facing communities like the one he grew up in. The success of Hillbilly Elegy was unprecedented. Not only did the book become a bestseller, but it also propelled Vance into the national conversation, especially as America grappled with the political divide and the rise of Donald Trump. In his writing, Vance captured the disillusionment of the working-class white vote, offering insights into the frustrations and hopes of people who felt left behind by globalization and economic shifts. This resonated with millions of readers, and Vance quickly became a prominent voice in discussions about the cultural and political challenges facing rural America. Vance's academic journey was an unlikely one, considering his challenging upbringing. After serving in the U.S. Marines, he returned to Ohio, earning a degree from Ohio State University before attending Yale Law School. His academic accomplishments defied the expectations of his environment and opened doors to new opportunities. Vance's time at Yale not only broadened his intellectual horizons, but also allowed him to form connections that would later be pivotal in his professional endeavors, including entrepreneurial ventures and his rise as a public figure. Through sheer determination, Vance escaped the poverty that once defined his life, but his roots in Middletown would always shape his perspectives on the world. JD Vance's political career took an unpredictable trajectory, marked by shifts in allegiance and a rapid rise to power. Initially, Vance was a vocal critic of Donald Trump, aligning himself with the Never Trump faction of the Republican Party. His criticism stemmed from concerns about the future direction of the Republican Party and the potential consequences of Trump's populist appeal. However, as Trump's influence grew, Vance's views evolved, and he became a staunch ally of the former president, eventually embracing many of the key tenets of Trump's political agenda. Vance's political transformation mirrored the broader shifts within the Republican Party, particularly as Trump's brand of populism gained dominance. His willingness to align with Trump, despite his earlier criticisms, was seen by many as a pragmatic move to secure political relevance. This shift resonated with a significant portion of the Republican electorate, particularly those who admired Trump's unorthodox approach and his focus on America First policies. Vance's alignment with Trump allowed him to gain a strong foothold within the party and build a base of supporters who believed he could be an effective voice for conservative values. In 2024, Vance's political ascent culminated in an unexpected and historic moment when he was selected as Donald Trump's running mate in the presidential election. At just 40 years old, Vance became one of the youngest individuals ever to hold the office of vice president in U.S. history. His selection was not only a testament to his political loyalty and alignment with Trump's vision, but also reflected his growing influence within the Republican Party. As vice president, Vance gained unparalleled access to the inner workings of the U.S. government, a position that amplified his voice on the national stage. His time in the Senate, though brief, had already established Vance as a formidable figure in American politics. He had earned a reputation as a tough-talking advocate for conservative policies, using his platform to challenge both the left-wing establishment and more moderate Republicans. Vance's rhetoric, combined with his unapologetic embrace of Trump's ideology, positioned him as a key figure in the ongoing culture wars and debates surrounding America's future direction. Once in the vice presidential seat, Vance fully embraced the role of a hardline advocate for America First policies. He made waves with his strong stances on key issues such as immigration, trade, and foreign policy, consistently advocating for stricter border controls, protectionist trade policies, and a more assertive U.S. presence on the global stage. Vance's foreign policy approach, which often mirrored Trump's aggressive posture toward adversaries, further solidified his position as a rising star within the Republican Party. His relationship with President Trump, characterized by mutual support and shared political goals, only strengthened his standing as a key player in American politics. Vance's vice presidential tenure has also been marked by his ability to balance his political ideology with pragmatic governance, forging alliances with other factions within the Republican Party while maintaining his appeal to Trump's base. His leadership on domestic and foreign issues has made him a key figure to watch in future political developments, with many speculating that his influence will only grow as he continues to champion the conservative agenda. JD Vance's lifestyle as Vice President of the United States is one that contrasts starkly with the poverty and hardship he experienced in his early years. With his rise to one of the most powerful positions in the country, Vance has embraced the trappings of wealth and luxury, all while balancing the responsibility of leading alongside President Trump. From living in a historic and opulent residence to traveling in private jets, Vance's life is a far cry from his humble roots in Middletown, Ohio. Living in the vice presidential residence. A cornerstone of Vance's luxurious lifestyle is his home, the vice presidential residence at the United States Naval Observatory in Washington, D.C. This residence is one of the most iconic and secure properties in the country, symbolizing the power and prestige that come with holding the office of vice president. The home, which has served as the official residence of every vice president since the 1970s, is a sprawling estate with luxurious decor, expansive grounds, and state-of-the-art amenities. The residence features gourmet kitchens, comfortable living spaces, and private areas where Vance's family can unwind and entertain. The Vance family's transition from their modest childhood home in Middletown to this grand estate marks a profound shift in their lives. The vice presidential residence is not just a home, it is a symbol of the political power JD Vance holds, offering his family both comfort and security. With high-tech security systems in place, the home provides a level of safety that is essential for the nation's second-highest office. The residence also offers a retreat from the intense political pressures of Washington, D.C., offering the family a sense of privacy that is rare for public figures of such stature. The vast grounds surrounding the residence provide ample space for family activities, and the luxurious amenities cater to the high demands of the Vance family's lifestyle. Travel and private jets. In his capacity as vice president, JD Vance's travel needs are substantial, and he enjoys the privileges of private air travel, a far cry from the public transportation systems he used to navigate in his youth. As a high-ranking government official, Vance has access to Air Force Two, the aircraft designated for the vice president. This luxury plane is equipped with the finest amenities, offering a comfortable and productive environment for both work and relaxation during long flights. The aircraft is designed to cater to every need, providing an executive-style workspace, comfortable seating, and even space for family members to join him on official trips. Vance's travel schedule takes him across the United States and to foreign destinations, where he meets with world leaders, represents American interests, and participates in diplomatic efforts. Whether attending international summits or speaking at national events, his travels offer not only a chance to fulfill his duties, but also an opportunity to experience the high levels of luxury that come with such a prominent role. These trips are marked by an ease and comfort that most Americans can only dream of, with all logistics handled seamlessly by the government. This aspect of his life serves as a striking contrast to his early years, when travel was a luxury he could scarcely imagine. Wealth and financial security. JD Vance's financial situation is a major factor in his shift to a luxurious lifestyle. His net worth is estimated at around $10 million, a result of his successful career as an author, entrepreneur, and investor. The royalties from his best-selling memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, which catapulted him to national prominence, continue to generate significant income for Vance. In addition to his literary earnings, Vance has made investments in various business ventures, including some during his time in Silicon Valley, which have added to his financial portfolio. Though the annual salary for a U.S. vice president is $235,100, Vance's wealth far exceeds this amount. His business investments, combined with his book royalties, have allowed him to live a life of financial freedom, with the ability to indulge in luxury items and experiences that were once unimaginable. Vance has become known for his high-end cars, fine clothing, and exclusive experiences, all of which mark his new position in life. His financial security has also allowed him to invest in real estate, adding another layer of wealth to his portfolio. From luxury homes to valuable properties, these investments further cement Vance's status in the elite circles of American society. His business acumen and ability to capitalize on his fame have made him a wealthy man, enabling him to live a life that most of his working-class supporters could never afford. Despite his wealth, Vance often frames his success as a testament to the American dream, emphasizing that hard work and perseverance allowed him to overcome his early challenges. He portrays his rise from poverty to prominence as proof that the system works and that anyone, regardless of their background, can achieve success. However, his critics have pointed out the contradictions between Vance's message of supporting working-class Americans and the luxury he now enjoys. As vice president, Vance's personal wealth and opulent lifestyle raise questions about the authenticity of his connection to the people he once represented, and whether his new status has altered his perspective on the struggles of ordinary Americans. Vance's lifestyle also contrasts with the ideals of modesty and humility that he often spoke about in his early years. While his critics argue that he has embraced the elite culture he once decried, Vance continues to emphasize that his success is a reflection of the values that made America great. His supporters, on the other hand, view his ascent as proof that someone from humble beginnings can rise to the highest levels of government, even as they acknowledge the privileges that come with his position. In many ways, JD Vance's transition from a working-class background to the vice presidency highlights the complex nature of American success and the ways in which wealth, power, and privilege intersect with political aspirations. His luxurious lifestyle is a reflection of the power he holds, and his ability to navigate these contradictions will likely continue to shape his political career moving forward. Family is a cornerstone of JD Vance's life, with his relationship with his wife, Usha Chilukuri Vance, being particularly central. Usha, an accomplished academic and historian, comes from a distinguished background. Her parents emigrated from Andhra Pradesh, India, bringing a rich cultural heritage to the family. Raised in the United States, Usha attended prestigious institutions like Yale and Cambridge, where she developed her career and established herself as a respected figure in her own right. Her academic credentials and global upbringing contrast with JD's working-class roots, creating a unique dynamic in their relationship. Their marriage, though interfaith, has been one of mutual respect and understanding. As a Hindu and a member of a culturally rich community, Usha has brought a different perspective to the Vance family, which JD has openly acknowledged. The couple has spoken about the challenges they face raising children in a multicultural household. The blending of JD's Appalachian heritage and Usha's Indian roots creates a culturally diverse environment for their three children, Ewan, Vivek, and Mirabel. Despite their privileged upbringing, Vance has been firm about instilling in his children the values of humility, hard work, and the importance of their heritage. Vance often emphasizes the balance between the comforts and wealth their children have now compared to his own modest beginnings. He strives to teach them about the challenges faced by families like his own in Middletown, Ohio, and the need to appreciate the opportunities they have. Despite their young age, Vance and Usha aim to ensure that their children grow up grounded and mindful of the sacrifices made by those who came before them. In public, the Vance family presents itself as a united and cohesive front, with Usha playing a supportive role in her husband's political career. Though she has generally stayed out of the political spotlight, Usha's quiet strength and support are seen as an essential part of JD's success. While Usha's Hindu background has prompted questions about how her beliefs might influence JD's policies, she has largely kept her personal views private, focusing on her family and supporting her husband's public life. The couple's ability to navigate their diverse backgrounds with mutual respect and a shared commitment to family has been an important part of JD Vance's personal and political narrative. As vice president, JD Vance holds a pivotal role in shaping both the executive branch and the direction of the Republican Party. His political stances, deeply rooted in America First principles, have made him an influential figure in the party. Vance is a strong advocate for economic nationalism, prioritizing American jobs, industries, and workers, which resonates with many within the MAGA movement. His commitment to these ideals, including reducing government spending and securing U.S. borders, aligns closely with the policies of former President Donald Trump. Vance's support for Trump's agenda has made him a natural successor for many within the Republican base. As Trump's second-in-command, Vance has continually reinforced the party's conservative stance, advocating for a robust foreign policy that prioritizes American interests above international commitments. His confrontational approach to foreign leaders, such as his heated exchange with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, has helped solidify his reputation as a tough, unapologetic defender of America. This willingness to challenge the global status quo has further endeared him to the more populist factions of the party. Looking ahead to the 2028 presidential race, JD Vance is widely considered a front-runner. His alignment with Trump's policies and his status as vice president give him a powerful platform to run on, and many believe he will carry Trump's legacy forward. However, balancing his loyalty to Trump with his own aspirations will be a critical challenge. As Vance continues to carve out his own path in American politics, his ability to establish an identity distinct from Trump's, while maintaining the support of the MAGA movement, will likely define his future in the political arena. As we wrap up this deep dive into the life of JD Vance, it's clear that his journey from humble beginnings to the highest levels of American politics is nothing short of extraordinary. From his early struggles in Middletown to his rise as one of the youngest vice presidents in U.S. history, Vance has truly redefined what's possible in American politics. Whether it's the luxury of the vice presidential residence, the power he wields on the global stage, or his tight-knit family life, JD Vance is living a lifestyle many can only dream of. What do you think of JD Vance's transformation and the way he's balancing power, wealth, and family life? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth political analyses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.